I'm Josh.
I'm Trevor. Okay, so we made it's just an obstacle avoiding robot thing. It uses an ultrasonic sensor to detect obstacles in the way. To do that, it just sends out a 10 microsecond pulse, and then waits and then the chip actually sends out eight little short pulses and measures the time it takes for them to get back. And then it calculates the distance and sends it back as a pulse. And the width of the pulse determines the distance. And then if it's less than a meter away from an obstacle, it just basically turns off the right motor and turns until there's no obstacle in this way anymore, and it just goes forward again.
One of the main problems we ran into was the Arduino can't output enough current, so we had to use Darlington pair transistors to switch on a greater current from a second supply, because we had 2 batteries running there. And some other little problems is that the Arduino needed a strong enough battery. If it ran out of charge, it would just behave erratically even though it turned on, which was weird. That kind of stumped us for a while. And then also at first we tried to make it with 4 wheels, but that didn't really work because we had the front would rotate back and forth to turn, but the motors just weren't accurate enough to do that. So we essentially had to take off the front part and just put 2 wheels on it and a little back tail right there to stabilize it. Otherwise it would just fall backwards.
And we tried to make the wheels bidirectional at first, but that required an H-bridge, which we could implement it, but it just the 9-volt batteries weren't strong enough to power it, and we just didn't really have enough time to go buy some better batteries. And the batteries were kind of a problem too because these 9-volt batteries, they don't have a very long lifespan, and they tend to drain pretty quickly. So hopefully it still works.
We got a pretty big battery here. You can't see.
Barely.
Yeah, I read it. Stand in front of this.